coming to you live from somewhere around the world.
He is the greatest streamer we have ever seen in our generation.
It's the one, the only.
Live from the heart of Mexico.
It's your boy. It's your boy Amreezy, one of the greatest intros on YouTube.
It's your boy.
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 It's your boy, Amreezy, and I'm back with another Planet MFL video where we leave planet Earth and we head over to the metaverse for some Planet MFL chat. And today we are joined by, he's a newbie in the game. He's just getting settled. He's got a trial club. He's trying to get settled in the game. It's a joke. It's Bob Flynn, aka OrangeFly. Welcome to the channel, Bob.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out formations in Flint. You know what I mean? Like this whole trial club stuff is tough.
I hear it's stacked down there. I hear you're having issues with the teams that stacked, and you just, it leaving itself out, Bob. It leaving itself out one day.
Yep.
That's what I got told.
These purple cards aren't working down there. I don't know what's going on.
Keep trying, Bob. I've heard friendlies were a good idea. Friendlies.
Okay, friendlies.
Yeah, speak to this guy called Kev. He knows loads about that.
Ah, okay. That's a pretty common name, but I'm sure I could find something out. So
yeah, there's only one Kev in this game. There's only one
Gotcha.
Kev. Good evening, Jimbo, Kev, Sid. I was going to say Bob, but Bob's already here. Dan and Oshimen 2-0 banger. Of course, there's real football going on, but we're done with that. Bob, who's your real team?
I mean, it's been a while. So I was a Chelsea fan back in the early 2000s. Jose Mourinho.
Nice.
So when I got it, I'm Portuguese. And so love watching Portugal in the World Cup and Euros and stuff like that. And when Portugal and Mourinho started really kicking in the early 2000s, they had guys like Paulo Ferreira and Ricardo Carvalho. And I just love following those guys. And I would always get on the old FIFA games and all the old Nintendo Switch games and all that kind of stuff. And I purposely set up Paulo Ferreira, who was my right back, to take all of the free kicks just because I wanted to score a goal with him.
Get those assists.
I didn't win a lot, so I wasn't good at it, but it was still a lot of fun. So Chelsea's been my team. I don't watch them as much as I used to. I'm just getting old, man.
There's no Portuguese players as well, so what's the point?
Yeah. So I mean, no one wants to be a Wolves fan. They have all the Portuguese players. Exactly. They're not that good. So but because of other games and stuff like that we play, I try to watch as much Benfica and Sporting Lisbon and all that kind of stuff I can. So
nice. Yeah, when I was getting dressed this morning, this is gonna sound weird, I thought of you, Bob. Let me rephrase that. When I was getting dressed this morning, I thought of you, Bob. There, that's better. That one.
You're not the only person. It's okay.
Yeah, and I thought, oh, I better put the MLS shirt on. You're not based anywhere near Miami, are you?
Oh, not at all.
No, okay.
Miami's like a 3-hour flight. So
okay, nice. I was like, okay, it's got to be this shirt. It's got to be this shirt today. We've got MLS royalty in the house. Let me just say, Bob, this is the first time we've had a chat. For those of people that don't know, actual first time. There've been exchanges across the social sites, but this is first time getting to know each other. So objectives for today: I want to get to know you better. I want to get to know who's the real Bob. And also, you can ask me the exact same questions I asked you. I want you to, this is a two-way thing. This is almost like a date. We're getting to know each other. Let's see if we can get a second date. And then we will also briefly talk MFL. Don't worry, we'll touch it. I've used a bit of clickbait in the title, how to win diamonds. So, we'll appease that as well.
Spend money. Okay, we're done with that. So, yeah. Perfect.
So first of all, a diamond manager like Bob writing in my Discord today. So if you want to be like a diamond winning manager, join the Discord that I created a few weeks ago. Join that. Bob's in there. And we were both talking about Hoodwink, who has a special place in our hearts, really. And that's a green flag for you. If you've accepted Hoodwink in your heart, I judge people on who their company. So what a great guy. Should we just talk about how great Hoodwink is for a while?
He is one of the greatest people I've ever talked to. I still haven't met him yet. And I
Mm.
said in Discord, like my life goal at this point, I've done a lot of things in my life, but my life goal is to actually meet Hoodwink and give him a big hug.
Yeah.
So like that is it. So Hoodwink, so back during the COVID days when people started playing So Rare and other games like that, I got into it at a time where it was just like J League and K League.
Mm.
And I saw him posting on Twitter or something like that. And I messaged him, and he's just been the nicest guy ever since, because he is. And I was asking about Cecilia, and I was asking him about Daegu and all this kind of stuff. And he really helped get me involved in So Rare and put me into a group called the Loyals. And like, so we still chat 5 years later, all about Asian football. And it's really fantastic, man. And part of the reason I came over here is there was a number of friends that came over from So Rare, but So Rare Hoodwink was one of them.
Mm.
And I trust Hoodwink's judgment. I trust, David SR Monkey's judgment. And so it was a natural kind of mix that came through here. And, my good buddy, Andy Official, sent me his referral link, and we used that. And now we're off and running, man. So,
Wow.
yeah, Hoodwink's a good guy, dude. He's just fantastic.
He's a sweetie. He seems to have time for everyone, and it's the same story. Everyone I speak to is like they all have glowing words. They're all similar words. He helped me. He helped me. He helped me. He's very selfless. He's a great guy.
Well, it's wild too, because we build these friendships in our online community. And what's crazy is when I first met Hoodwink, he didn't have a kid.
Whoa, yeah.
And now he's got a little guy that's like really great at
Yeah.
math. And it's absolutely amazing watching these kind of things happen. And it's just kind of cool. I mean, it's all vicariously and stuff like that. But I talk to Hoodwink multiple times a week, like if not every single day. And it's one of those kind of peaceful things because he's always in a good mood. No matter how
Yeah.
pissy I am, like last season in MFL, I was just a crying, like spoiled baby.
Mhm.
And I just talked to Hoodwink. I'm like, okay, life is good. Life is pretty chill. Let's just kind of have fun here. So yeah, everyone needs a Hoodwink in their life.
They do. They do. Go get yourself a Hoodwink, guys. Go get, not ours. He's taken.
So seriously, like I can talk about Hoodwink all day, but like if you go back like 4 or 5 years ago, back before John Nellis became John Nellis, he did this competition on So Rare, and it was Hoodwink and a couple other guys, and it was like basically taking like a very small budget and trying to make money in the thresholds. And Hoodwink, the pimp that he is, you had to film your own videos. And Hoodwink did it while he was sitting with all of his ladies in the hot tub doing videos. And it's out there on YouTube somewhere. And it's absolutely
what?
He is
That's my
such a man.
That's my after stream activity sorted then. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm looking that up.
Yep, it was fantastic.
Evening SLD, where's the vest? SLD, I explained it. The vest was gone because I was like, we need MLS shirt today for American audience. Is 11 okay? So if you've got questions for Bob, do you want me to call you Bob or OrangeFly?
You can call me Bob. It doesn't matter. I mean, people know me as OrangeFly, but I mean, I think that if you've watched any MFL streams, you probably know who I am at this point.
Yeah.
So OrangeFly's up top. You can call me Bob, though. I mean, it's, if you're messaging me, like Bob, OrangeFly, whatever you want on Discord. So, yeah.
Where did OrangeFly come from?
So my last name is Flynn. So it's just the first syllable of my last name, FLY. Okay. And then I'm from Syracuse, New York. And so I did my undergraduate studies at Syracuse University, and our mascot is Orange. So OrangeFly, just pretty simple, straightforward, basic, nothing too crazy.
Love it. Love it. That's the name of the DGen Stadium, Hot Tub Hoodwink. Love it.
Yeah. It's so true, man. Like there were some great things that happened back in the day. And I mean, Hoodwinks in a hot tub, and our buddy Mike, he was doing like his glamour, like model kind of shoots as he was walking and like slowly talking into his phone and stuff like that.
Bring it back. Bring it back. We've got AI now, people. Let me know in the Discord how that would look. Get to work. Is 11-0-0 the greatest diamond season ever? Is it? I don't think I've seen the start that good before.
I mean, it's the best start, but there's a long way to go. I mean, I think Ronan finished the first half of the season 10-0-1 or 10-1-0, whatever, whichever you put the tie. He had one draw. And so, I mean, we have a long way to go. As Kev said yesterday on When Dirk, the engine clearly changes, so I have to get lucky and keep winning, man.
Yeah.
So
but I mean, surely you didn't expect it to go this well, surely. Like,
No,
and
I mean,
and also not only you doing well, but people like Ronin doing not as well. Like, it's just all worked out beautifully for you so far.
it's. I mean, I'm fortunate, and I mean, I think that what we're seeing is that based on what is preferred within the engine, Ronan or I are going to be the favorites. It's going to be one way or the other. If we're playing focus, narrow play, and center mids and cams and CDMs are going to be the play, Ronan's favored. Like,
Yeah.
hands down. He's got much better setup than I do. But if you're going wide bends and fullbacks and wingers, like that's where I come into play. And so this version of it is just kind of working better for my team and setup right now. So
Do you think you will change it much in the mid-season break that we've now entered, or will it be the same squad for the second half?
I will add at least one player. So, I mean, essentially, the work that I've done with Sid, we've essentially created our own little team where we have both of our diamond clubs, Kev's diamond club. We have a plat club that is run by Brian, who is okay, yeah, sure, who's in first place in plat. And then we have another gold club in Castle FC run by Hamas, who's in like second or third place in gold. So, and then Sid and I both have feeder clubs in silver that are both in first place and undefeated. So we are basically building that filter that goes all the way up to supply our main teams. And so right now, Hamas has done a great job getting one of my left back, Cunningham, a younger left back, boosted up from like 90 when I ripped him to 93 now. So he's ready for Diamond. So I think that might be my only move. I think I'm going to bring him up so that I don't have to run three at the back because three at the back is not very strong right now. So I want to have that rotation ability on the backside and just kind of run things, you know. But that's kind of how we're envisioning this to keep it better long term. Because I don't know if you've looked at my team at all, man, but I swear most of these guys are grandpas at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they are old, and they got all the red and like the dark orange and yellow all over the team, which is pretty depressing. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I was thinking, after you win Diamond, I'm sure some people might be tempted to sort of go, okay, I've done the game now. I'll just take a step back. But it sounds like building this pipeline for future success, you're thinking, I'm staying here for a while. I'm going to be around replacing these retirees.
I mean, this is my hobby, dude. Like, I'm a middle-aged man without much going on right now. Like, this is what I like to do. It's fun. It's back in the day when we played footy, like it was a great time. You play with your friends, go out and have some beers afterwards, right? But now, like, I can't move. If I went out to kick a football, I'd tear an ACL almost instantly. I'd throw out my
Yeah.
back. It would be terrible. So this is as competitive as I can be. And so games like this, games like fantasy NFL football in the States, fantasy NFL basketball, like those are the kind of things that I enjoy at this point. So I'm not going anywhere because quite honestly, who's gonna buy my crap? Like, it's really
Exactly.
good, but I don't think anybody can buy what I have. And it's just fun. Honestly, winning drives me in everything I do. So yeah, let's just keep it rolling, man.
Yeah, every time I've seen you sort of appear somewhere, your competitive spirit is infectious. You really like competing. If it was impossible to have, say, for you to have played within your budget, whatever that was, to have ever made it to Diamond, do you think you would have stopped playing, knowing there were divisions above you that you weren't gonna get to?
No. So I have this competitive drive,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have figured out a way to get up there because I wasn't planning on getting to like I wanted to get to Diamond Fast, but after my first season, I bought a gold club, and that gold club is considerably weaker than some bronze teams are right now. But that gold club, that was a pretty big investment to buy in and buy a bunch of cards from Akane,
Mm-hmm.
and that set me off on the right path. And with it, I was able to win gold that first season, get to plat, and then a couple of seasons later, get up to diamond. And so it wasn't the initial plan, but once I won gold, I was like, oh crap, I could get there. Is it worth expanding a little bit and making the moves to go there? And my overall attitude is it's not worth playing the game if you're not trying to win. I'm not happy being a mid-table team. It doesn't do anything for me. Like I want every game to matter. I don't want to be qualified. I don't want to be safe from relegation like I was last season and just simply not care for the last 5 matches. Like that sucks. Like that's not what I want from the game. I want to be engaged. So
Yeah.
I think that with the way that I've set things up, and because of how Sid and I have set up kind of our paths, we have a way to continually fill and replace, which I think is a vital part of this. And so I'm proud of it. I mean, we're the first group that kept 3 teams up in Diamond in one season, which is pretty wild when you think about it. So it's just fun, man. Like I don't know what I would do in my spare time without stuff like this, honestly. Like, I guess I would go outside and touch the grass occasionally.
No, don't do that. Don't trust me. Don't go there. No, stay inside. Find another game.
Who wants that? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I can dream about hurting myself playing football, or I can go watch like wrestling and watch people actually hurt themselves. So like, there's not much else going on. It's upstate New York, man. Like, we only have one good season. That's fall, and it lasts for like a week. So I just gotta chill and have a grand old time.
Have you met Sid?
I haven't.
Because you're close,
we're in the same state, or no, we're not in the same state. He's in New Jersey. So we're close, but we're still like 4.5 hours away from each other.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So like, I always tell people like where I am in New York State, if I want to go to New York City, I have to drive out of New York State into Pennsylvania, leave Pennsylvania, go through New Jersey, leave New Jersey to get back to New York.
Whoa.
That's the quickest way.
I imagine it's like the Sopranos intro but you driving instead of Tony Soprano, just through New Jersey, working your way into the city.
Yep. Oh man, I had some good days in Jersey. When I was younger and in college, like I lived in Jersey for a little bit, and we had some fun, man.
Is it a party town, Jersey?
I mean, Jersey, it depends on where you are. Like I was at a college campus. I was at Rutgers, and I was working there for a summer. And so, I was 20. I was about to turn 21, and so like chalked my ID. Just sat there, talked to the bartender, and like on my birthday, I erased it. She's like, "You're such an asshole." I'm like, yeah, what are you gonna do? So, but we had a good time, man. Jersey was fun. Different from what I'm used to. I'm a suburbs kind of guy, and Jersey wasn't as much livable for me. So, not my thing.
Understandable. Ricky Hyde, welcome to the chat. I'll answer this one, Ricky. Yes, it's on the cards, Ricky. First ever undefeated season. It's on the cards.
Well, I mean, honestly, Ricky, like you can't win 22 straight if you don't win the first 11. So, I mean, I'm the only one that has a chance. So,
to quote Bon Jovi, we are halfway there.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Zuta, welcome, everybody, welcome. Bob, what's your sense of humor like? What makes you laugh? Like, what's your taste of comedy? Like,
I'm immature. I'm just immature. Yes. Yeah, I mean, you get the TikTok videos of the guys going down the escalators, playing on their phone and farting on people. Like, absolutely fantastic.
Perfect. Perfectly answered.
I mean, I don't know. Our buddy's a dwarf, and like he will send us videos of him hopping around with like Super Mario Brothers music as he's bopping around places, and I think it's absolutely fantastic.
He edits the video himself. He puts music underneath.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. So, but yeah, we have fun. Like it's stupid, immature shit stuff. Sorry.
No.
I just enjoy.
Speak your mind, Bob. Speak your mind. You might want to save your swear words for this. Is this beef? Is he having a go at your area? He hates Central Jersey, but South Jersey is quite nice. Have we got rivalry?
That's very true.
Okay.
Very, very. So it's like Jersey is one of those places. Like people call it the armpit of America, but Jersey is gorgeous, and just like every other state, like there are parts of it that are absolutely gorgeous where you're going to be. So it just depends on where you are, quite honestly. Gotcha. No different than anywhere else. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
What's your favorite film?
Dude, so my birthday, what I get for my birthday from my wife is I get to watch 3 movies.
Every year, every birthday?
Every year. Like, it's my day. Like, she can't complain about it.
And does she watch it with you?
No, she plays with her phone and does other things. But it starts off with the old school Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Nice.
Love it. I mean, so there's Running Man, and then the second movie that I watched is Predator, the original Predator with Arnold, because like Arnold's awesome, right? And then the last movie is Galaxy Quest.
Didn't see Galaxy Quest come in. It's an interesting third choice after two
It's
Arnie's
amazing.
films.
It's just so dumb. It's just like
Yeah.
there's so many great things to it, and like the reason that I like Predator and Running Man is because growing up as a kid, my grandparents Portuguese from Portugal, so they would go to midnight mass all the time on Christmas night. So we would drive in to my grandparents' house. We'd get there at like 11 o'clock. My mom and dad would set us all up, and I was like 7 or 8 when the movies came out. And my grandpa would put a movie in while they go to church. And I swear I'm like 8 years old, and my grandpa puts in Predator. I'm 8, Predator. And then I'm 9, Running Man. Fantastic. And so like when I was 8, I watched Predator, and I was scared as all hell of the Christmas tree. Like I thought there was a predator in there, like about to rip out my spine and whip it around. It was fantastic. So that's always had a special place in my heart. You know, when people ask what happened to Buzzsaw, he always had to split. You know, like just the stupid one-liners from Arnold were absolutely fantastic. And Galaxy Quest is just like one of those guilty pleasure movies, man. It's hilarious. And Sam Rockwell always makes me laugh in there. Like, I don't know if anybody has seen the movie. I'm sure everybody has seen the movie, but they get stranded on an island, and Tim Allen, the star, is like trying to like fight a rock monster. And
so funny.
And Sam Rockwell's
Such a
like,
funny guy.
can you form some sort of rudimentary lathe? And it's like, lathe guy. The hell? It was like, yes, fantastic. Just like, give me stupid and immature. All for it, man.
Do you
all
like Spaceballs?
Spaceballs is great. I haven't seen it in years, but I mean, you give me something dumb and I'm all for it. And what I realized as I've gotten older now, like I'm sadly becoming more mature, which I didn't think could possibly happen. So like, not all the movies hit the same way anymore, you know? So you still give me certain things and it's good, but like those like romp teen kind of things, like old school and stuff, they don't hit the same way anymore when they used to. So
yeah,
don't get old. That's the message to everybody.
Gotcha. So one of the things I was going to do today is I'm trying to expand the Twitch channel side of things and be a bit more creative, do more fun things on Twitch. And I've got this idea that we could debut today. We will debut today, called "How Many Goals Will Amreezy Lose By?" Does your Diamond team accept friendlies?
Yeah, they do, from everybody.
So I thought what I could do is when I have guests on, usually they're in a much higher division than me, but we can do this with the guest. We can set the team up with the guest, my team, to go, okay, how do we damage limitations? How do we just, how do we keep this as lower damage as possible? And then people can guess the score in with Twitch channel points. And if that sounds like your kind of thing, guys, go over to the Twitch and we'll do that in a bit. We'll do how many goals will Amreezy lose by? Gwalb, as it's now going to be called. Gwalb.
Oh,
and
I'm getting set up now for this because I'm not going to I'm going to put together a strong team.
Oh no, I want you to put as strong as possible. I want it to be I don't want any easy shortcuts here.
So the question is, can I beat you by at least 30, which MFC Roma beat Sao Paulo by in Diamond yesterday?
I'm guessing yes, because my team will be a stone team. So I'm guessing it's going to be above 20.
I feel like the game like shuts down and they just like stop attacking at some point.
Yeah.
But like the 30-0 was wild. Like Beckman was like so far ahead in goals from everybody, and then all of a sudden like his striker scored like 11 goals. And I was like, wait, what the hell just happened? Like, what's going on? So
SLD's a little wounded after we drew earlier this season after I played my bench warmers against him, and we're still
Soul is all set up, man.
Beautiful.
Soul,
right, so and we'll work out what are we on now. We're halfway through. We'll do it now. Right, do you want to help me set a team up, or do you want to just, because I'm thinking this could also be possibly interesting for people who want to make crazy tactics, or just they're playing a team who's much stronger than them. They might learn something.
So you want to run your 4-3-1-2, huh?
So I mean, this is what I would usually run. However, if this is against you, I'm thinking I shouldn't play that. I'm thinking I should probably play a 5 at the back, possibly.
No, dude, play your best team.
Okay,
Like,
just best team.
so, like, this is kind of like what I say to Kev all the time.
Mhm.
Don't try to play defense in this game. The best defense in this game is your offense. So don't try to sit back, because if you sit back and try to play 5 at the back against Beckman, it's not going to work out
It's
well.
gonna be
for you.
worse.
Yeah, you want the ball, which
Okay. Well,
best
then
of luck to you. But
I won't change anything then, because that's usually how I set up in my Stone League. So this was just
Yeah.
the last formation I played. So this will be the
Yeah.
one that goes. Right.
Absolutely.
We'll go to Twitch now. So if you want to get involved in the predictions, now what should we do? We'll give them 4 options of goal volumes.
Okay.
Right.
So what are we going, like, under 20?
I'm saying the first one should be maybe under 10. We could do under 10, under 20, under 30, 40 plus. Is 40 plus too crazy?
So under 10, under 20, under 30, 30 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Right.
Yep.
Let me. Okay, here we go. Right. So start prediction. This is the first one, and then if this works, we can do this all the time. Right. So under 10, under 20. There I was thinking we'll try and work out a system of parking the bus, see what happens. But I guess that wouldn't have even been fun to watch as well. So
It is so counter to how I play. I don't play defense. And when I say that, like, if you look at the Diamond standings, I've only conceded 8 goals this season.
Right, get your votes in now. You got 2 minutes, everybody. 2 minutes to vote. What will be the score between this team and Bob's Diamond team? Let's get this.
Womp womp.
We'll get it loaded up as well. Well, no, I better not do that, because it'll start. It'll start straight away. I won't get the 5-minute warning.
Wait, so what's your movie choice?
A film called True Romance is probably my favorite movie ever.
Interesting.
Tarantino, his first film he wrote.
Yep.
And I, like you said, with your birthday tradition, I have a tradition too where I watch that one film. Not every birthday, but often I'll see it. And when I lived in London, they showed it in the cinema a few times. So yeah, True Romance is just, I think, the perfect movie.
Do you have any other movies that, like, you watch religiously every year on a specific date?
Christmas ones, I like to watch Trading Places
Mhm.
and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Okay.
I usually try and watch Goodfellas kind of every winter. I don't know why it feels like a wintry film. I think there's a
Mhm.
Christmas scene in there somewhere. I think that's it.
Yeah. For us, so we usually throw our Thanksgiving party for, like, the whole family. And then once I get everything cleaned up, we officially kick off Christmas after Thanksgiving is done. And I always make my wife put her phone down, and I force her to watch Gremlins with me.
Nice.
And Gremlins is our kickoff for winter. And the scene that I actually videotaped it and I sent it to my parents. There's a scene where Kate in the movie, explains why she doesn't believe in Santa, or how she didn't know that Santa was alive. It's like her dad climbing through the chimney and snapping his neck and just, like, stinking for like 3 days. And it's one of the most depressing, awkward things ever. And she delivers it in such a deadpan way that I absolutely love it. It's fantastic.
I like it. Does she ever make you watch films? It sounds like you're
All
getting
the
her to watch a
time.
lot of films.
We watch so much murder. Like I swear to God, like, every woman loves watching murder. And I'm like, are you just, like, fantasizing about killing me one day? Like, you're just gonna
Yeah.
off me? Like, what is happening? She's like,
I
oh, do you want to
know.
watch people die? I'm like, in, like, the Expendables, I watch people die, but I don't want to watch in, like, real life. So yeah, murder podcast. We watch all of our movies, and we don't like the same things. Is really what it comes down
Yeah.
to.
I feel like that's always the case when you get married. It's just like, I should have clarified in the next time we do this. Under 30 will be 21-30. I did mean that, SLD, and apparently you got better odds if you said under 30. But yeah, under 30 means 21-30. That'll be cleared up next time.
Yep. So,
What does Bob think the score will be in his first diamond game after the break? The bar has now been set. Surely a big win. Big win, James.
If he doesn't rotate, if he plays the same team that he did against Roma, I expect at least 15 goals from Beckman.
At least.
At least.
Great save by the goalkeeper. Good start, guys. Good start.
Yep.
I think this could go either way. I'd have gone for the one under 10 because this could be a low scoring draw, I reckon.
Oh yeah, like this is definitely not going to get turned over. Oh, there it is.
So
this is, you see that space there?
Yeah.
That my right back has. So my right back and my left back are two of the best in the game at that position. And as you watch this game, you'll see how much space they're given. And it's just pretty wild when it comes down to it.
Is that something you've tweaked during the season, or is that since you've noticed how effective wingbacks have been this season?
No, that is more a result of the fact that right mids and left mids are more ball controlled like that. They have to be marked higher up the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And when they're marked higher up the pitch, you don't have those midfielders to actually assess and deal with the fullbacks in the back. And so when that happens, I'm wide open to pick out passes like that and crosses.
So. I've just thought one thing about this feature is it might take ages, because if I'm getting pumped 20-0, we're going to have to watch all 20 goals. So
yeah, I mean, there's a possibility there. There's the first. Okay.
There's the first 6 minutes. And, not too bad.
Dude, like, you held out a lot longer than a lot of other teams. So, like, more power to you here.
When Amreezy and Diamond, that's what we're asking.
Right? Right? How much fun would it be? Would you like to manage in Diamond? Like, what do you think it would be
I'd
like?
love it. Yeah, I'd love it.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot from. I think I'd be a lot like how Jimbo is this year in Plat, where he's having to up his game, up his tactics, think about the game a bit more, and I'd quite welcome the challenge to think about it a lot more.
Yep. So when you're watching this, like, obviously their teams are way different, but like, look at the space that my guys are running into, and this is why I'm playing so well right now. It's speed and passing that really comes down to it. And Ledich and Davidson are, after Beckman, like, two of my best players, But the sad thing is, Ledich, this is his last season, man.
And Beckman, what is this, his second to last?
Yeah. My team, I have 3 guys that are done at the end of this season.
Oof.
Like, so again, look at all that space.
That
you
crazy.
can't give, and I can, that's a great defensive play.
But keeping us in the game. We're still in it, guys.
Still in it. See if we can pick out the 5'6" striker there. Oh, there you go. So yeah.
So I guess there'll be a transition period for you in a season or two. It'll be how does Bob handle the transition seasons?
Sid and I are already working on it. So the crazy thing is, I lose my right back, but my backup right back is a 94, but he's going to be retiring next season. So I have a 93 that will come in.
Oh, wow.
So I've got that covered. My center mid, I have a 90s, not center mid, one of my CBs is retiring this season, but there's 2 of them on Kev's team. I can pull one of them for my team to fill in that gap. Right mid is going to be my biggest issue. So I'm going to need to figure out some sort of loan deal with Sid, I think, or Brian, okay, yeah, sure, or Kev, and try to take one of those pieces, because the goal is still to keep, Los Galacticos and Soul as strong as humanly possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, it's just my attacking is going to look different, man. It's just not going to be as Beckman focused anymore, because he simply can't play that much. So it switches off.
I'm sure. I think that with the lessons you have and all the knowledge you have, it should just be a case of plug a new guy in, and you don't really. It's not like you need to change the setup or the tactics.
There is a little bit though. Like, I think that I'm very spoiled with Beckman. There are goals that he scores that just people won't normally score, and he's really a cheat code. I mean, just look at that.
As we're seeing here,
You know, it's the speed, it's the physical, it's everything that he does. My other strikers like Turto, who is like one stat away from being a 98, he simply can't do them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see how much I rely on Beckman to do these kind of things. And it's a lot, is the long and short of it, you know?
Is there a case that when Beckman goes, who's like the second best striker? Who's got him? Is he going to just become the new Beckman?
Closa on Visconti Milano is there, and Kovacs is there on Meta. So they're both 98 strikers.
I wonder
but
if
they
they're
are
just praying for Beckmans to retire so they can step up.
they are not they're amazing, but they are not in the same game as Beckman.
Yeah.
So this is kind of so you saw that there. That was a pass to the guy that just scored that from the right corner
Mm-hmm.
was my left mid.
Whoa.
Why is he over there? You know what I mean?
Are you seeing that a lot? Your left mid always like doing
they're
that?
So what I'm seeing is that my right mid and left mid, they are wandering and it's screwing up defenses. Oh my gosh, you have a highlight for
Oh, I
yourself.
was getting excited. We were gonna have an attack.
I'm like, oh no, you don't.
Oh,
Ooh,
come on.
that's the greatest
One.
play your goalkeeper is going to have in his career. He just stopped Turto from scoring on a fast break. That's amazing.
He's gonna frame that. Frame that
Yeah.
screenshot.
That's a decisive. But yeah, so it's just a little mix, man. I mean, the crazy thing is, like my wingers, I love playing with my left wing and my right wing, but just not strong enough in this current meta, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Next
but-
season wingers will be back to
yeah, and you know, and we'll
Ruthless.
do some testing. We'll figure out where the attacking zones are, and we'll kind of work from there. You know, where I need to improve is play through the middle, though. Like last season, it was just a completely different game. I mean, you're looking at this season now. I've given up 8 goals this season.
Mhm.
Last season, I think I conceded like 45.
Whoa.
Like my team hasn't. Oh wow, your
Phew.
goalkeeper's on fire. You just stopped Beckman.
Contract
So-
renewal. Give him a contract renewal.
100%. Oh man,
7-0 at half time. I thought it'd be worse. I thought it'd be worse.
so did I. I am freaking out right now. I gotta change my tactics.
Yeah, you got to rethink everything.
I'm panicking, dude. Like I gotta completely clear off the whiteboard and redo everything. This whole first half of the season was just a farce.
Hoodwink, thanks for popping in. Especially go watch the beginning. We said some nice things about you.
Hoodwink's the man. So, but yeah, these kind of games are fun. And so you asked a question earlier, like, do you win the game? And like, after I won Diamond the first season, I'm saying like, yes, I've beaten the game. I don't need to do more, but that competitive spirit is still there. So like, the difference is I'm not freaking out as much as I have in the past about these things in every game. So like, I have the title. I've already won a title. I'm very happy with that. Obviously, more is better, and that's what we're going for. But I'm not as freaked out as much. I'm not as stressed when it comes right down to it.
And I'd guess that probably helps you. You're probably going to do better because of that, because you're just more relaxed. You're not, oh, wow. Jeez.
That's a missile. Yeah.
We're going to have to watch this replay. This is beautiful.
Yep. All 5'6" of him crushed that.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, it's different. What I'm finding is that I'm really enjoying the staff part of the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
And giving a team to James, giving a team to okay, yeah, sure. Like those games are a lot more fun to watch because no matter what happens, like I'm not doing it. I'm not stressed out, but it's cool to see what's going on, you know? So
are you giving them kind of lots of tips and advice, or are you just letting them run it and watching what happens?
I trust them to run those things. And I mean, I think that's the only way you can do it. It's if it was important enough for me to mess with their tactics and tell them what to do, I would just run the team myself.
Yeah, true.
It's like, you ever have a project that you're working on and inevitably someone's like, oh, you should be doing it this way. And you're like, no, F off. Like, I'm going to do it my way. You know what? I may screw up like 6 times, but I'm going to get it done because I need to learn for myself. It's one of those things. Like, I would never dream of telling James not to play 4-3-3-A, you know?
Yeah. And
So-
I mean, if you're not telling him to do that on this engine, that's saying something. I mean, that's showing a lot of self-restraint.
Well, and it's just like, it's no matter what happens, it's fun. And I like being able to have the tools and put the tools together to make this kind of setup a reality, to make it self-sustaining, to feed itself. Wow. So, and there again, go from the left-hand side, Ledich. Like, why is he there? He's my right
Yeah.
mid. He plays wide.
That is.
So,
Yeah.
yep.
You haven't done that intentionally, have you? Or you're not
I don't even know
intentionally?
how to do that intentionally. How do you do that
Yeah.
intentionally? Like,
Well,
I
I was
don't even
hoping
know.
you knew so I could implement that on my team.
Hell no. Like, so I think one of the things that we're seeing too is it's hard to try to replicate what's going on in the diamond match. So like you watch my team and they're doing these things. They're doing these things because they're the best players in the game. Like
Yeah.
I don't expect a 68 right mid to be wandering over to the left side and doing this stuff, right? Like that's not normal action and play. The difference is these guys are they're the best in the game for a reason. And so they have the freedom and I give them the freedom to do the things that they want to do because it usually works out pretty well. Ooh, man, I thought we were going to get the 10 and under. The 10 and under. I thought that was going to come in.
I mean, I'm sure nobody voted for the 10 and under. I can
Yeah.
probably check.
Yeah, 11 to 20 is going to be the winner here.
Zero people.
Yep. Could
It's
you
a fairly
imagine if
even
that was one to hit?
It's a fairly even spread between the others though, so
Yep. Ooh. See, your goalkeeper's saving stuff on Beckman.
he's a good lad, that goalkeeper. He's a good lad.
Yep, sure is. Making dreams happen, man. So,
Well, not too bad.
no. I mean, listen, like that is what I beat Sao Paulo by earlier this season. So, like, you're right on par with other diamond teams.
Let me just clip that, save that, put it in the intro.
Yep. So when I first started playing, Trust the Process had bought a diamond team and was just filling it with like 50s because you didn't have the caps and everything on it. And so my first When Dirk appearance, I was like, wait, there's a low level crap team in diamond. I'm gonna play him with my stone team, and I beat him with my stone team, and I was so happy. I'm like, I'm ready for diamond. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go right now.
A little bit of shade here from Hoodwink. It wouldn't be a stream without either Hamed or Hoodwink throwing a bit of shade at each other. So we've made it. Trusting a team with Hamed, brave man. Bob,
Yep.
At the beginning of the stream, a lot of people go, "It's your boy." Would you like to be included in that? Do you want to do one of those?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so in your own time, you don't need to say the Amreezy part. You just need to go, "It's your boy," and then we'll slot you in next week.
Yeah, man. Okay.
All right.
For the tens of viewers watching us live and the millions of YouTubers out there soon to find this video in MFL, it's your boy, Amreezy.
Beautiful. Love that. People thought, is he gonna make Bob do that? Surely not, Bob. He'll ask him only serious questions about MFL. No way.
It's serious. I am not serious in any way, shape, or form, man. This is not what we do here.
Right. I did want to. So let's say someone starts playing MFL today.
Yep.
What's your advice to them? Like, how do they win diamond, and where would you recommend they start? Let's assuming they don't maybe have infinite funds to just go out and buy a diamond club on the market if it becomes available. So maybe they could buy one at, I don't know, gold, or would that even be the sensible place for them to start their very first season at MFL?
It depends. I mean, I wouldn't start higher. I would not start higher. If you are built like me mentality wise and you need to win, that's the only way that I'm going to start higher. But I would also recognize and understand that I have to shell out a lot of money. So like it's a give and take, right? So you can, first thing I would do is I would make myself known in the community. Like I would do everything I can in the Discords. I would watch YouTube videos like yours, and I'd identify who some of the bigger agencies are, and I would send them DMs. Some of us will respond to you. Some of us will start talking to you and give you advice as you go through. I am very open with loaning out players if people need them. And if I really wanted to push up, I would need to make sure that if I bought a gold team, I could fill it with guys that I can actually fill it with. And so I would be looking at the Scrubs of the world, the Dios, the Bobs, like a lot of us that loan guys out and figure out how to make a team that could functionally get in there. I also wouldn't start at gold. Like, I mean, I started at iron and I learned that I loved the game because there's a lot of people that I brought in from other games that just couldn't do it. They just got tired of it. It was all big time commitments that I don't think people understand.
Yeah.
It's not like I just go out there and I buy cards, I put them in there and I set some tactics and then I look at it later in the day. I'm constantly on the game testing, talking to people on the game, strategizing. And so to win, it really is a time commitment. It's a time commitment and it's a money commitment. So I like starting middle of the table. You have to get a feel for the game because a middle of the table in iron is probably a good place to start. We'll give you an idea if you like it. If you like it and you really want to push to win, there are always teams for sale. There are always teams for sale higher up, but you have to recognize that if you want to get to diamond, you have to put in the financials to actually get there. You can't just, it's hard because the higher up you go, the lower the supply is. It's not there. That's why these cards cost so much money.
Yeah.
And it's the only way to stay up there and fight. And so, tactics are important. You have to understand that you can't just throw things in. You have to understand that the engine changes, like what works in the engine, how to build a well-rounded team. Because I think that some people that I've spoken with are kind of set in their formations for how they're going to play. They don't branch out into
Mhm.
how they're going to play. And then you hear messages from them saying, hey, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is not working. And I have no wingers. I can't go to 4-3-3-D. I can't go to 4-3-3-A. I don't have any wide mids. I can't go to 4-1-2-1-2 wide. And when you limit your build, when you limit your team and what they can and can't play, you're stuck. You can't make those kind of adjustments to learn how to do it. And and this is not financial advice. This is not what you want to do on a budget. But if you want to win, you have to be well-rounded enough to be able to move through and play different formations. That is absolutely vital because if you want to get to diamond and you're in gold and you're only playing 3-5-2-B, everyone given time is going to figure out how to beat your 3-5-2-B. Doesn't really matter how
Yeah.
great your players are. Like the managers care enough and they're good enough to figure out how to beat that and figure out a counter to that because there's data. So yeah, mid-table. I like starting at iron. That's where I started. I enjoyed it. You really got to see if you like the game because if you truly do want to go up, there are always teams for sale
Mhm.
higher up the ladder. You just have to be willing to drop the money on it, and it's not easy to do. And I mean, I don't recommend playing at the top end of any game if you're not comfortable doing it. Right.
Yeah.
So like it sucks. It's like taking your kids to the carnival and your kids like they want the big gorilla that you have to shoot baskets for, but that the baskets don't actually fit the basketball in it. And so like no matter how many times you shoot, like you're gonna give them $5 every time, you're gonna spend $120 and still not win, or you can just go buy the gift for your kid for like $5, $10,
Yeah.
But no, kid needs dad to win it. So
Is
like
that you saying don't buy packs?
no, packs are fun. I don't buy packs. I rip packs with my MFL. I buy packs with my MFL. I
Yeah.
don't buy regular packs because when you're at the phase that I'm at, those cards don't really help me as much anymore. If like you really
Mm.
think about it, like the guys that I am looking for my diamond team, they are 93 plus players. They just simply don't exist at all, really. So, I rationalized. So last season I bought a whole bunch of regular Lego packs. And I did that because I have 3 teams in bronze, team in silver, team in gold, team in plat, multiple teams in diamond. So like whatever card I got, I could play at one of those levels. So that made sense. And that helps me restock. And maybe you hit one of them that progresses up. So that's how I've approached it. I don't know what I'm going to do next season because there's a bit of eagerness because I have a lot of guys retiring. And if I have a lot of guys retiring, then I need to fill them out. And the quickest way to fill them out is to get the highest card you possibly can get. And the highest card will come from the 90 to 94 packs. But logically, like say I make 2.4 million MFL. Like, am I really buying 2 packs of 90 to 94 to rip 2 90s that never progress and then a regular Lego pack? Like, I don't know. The smarter thing for me to do, and here's my issue, I'm lazy AF, dude. Lazy. Lazy. Like, I should seriously hire my wife to take my MFL, like 2.4 million of it, buy packs and sell the packs and actually get cash from it. Like, that's what I should actually do.
Yeah.
But I'm too lazy for that. So who knows what I'll do? I mean, Sid's got a good method of trading his packs for cards.
Yeah, he's ruthless with his trading and
Yeah, dude.
getting players in. He's my inspiration whenever I'm thinking of doing something silly or degenny. I'm like, what would Sid do?
See, and I wish I had that drive to do it that Sid does, because I simply don't. And
Yeah.
when I don't, it's kind of a toss up as to what I'm going to do, right? Because it takes work and time to do what Sid's going to do. And last season, I basically took the full 2 weeks off. I did not do much of anything. I was annoyed at the end of last season with how things were set up and how things went. So I was just like, you know what? I can't do this. I don't want to do this. And I ended up listening to the chats from other people, watched the podcast from a number of different people that were talking about things that they're seeing in the engine. And when I listen to it, I'm trying to pay attention to key things like where are we attacking from and how are we scoring? And then I can build my teams from there. And so I barely did any testing this season. I understood that wide mids were going to be good, and I just took advantage. So if I had the same mentality that Sid did in the offseason, I'd be doing a lot more. I'd be making more of those moves, but there's a little downtime that I need to. And I said to myself, can I do this? And can I still win without putting any more money into MFL? And I haven't put money in a couple months now, and I'm still winning. So that makes me happy. You know,
Nice.
Doesn't mean I haven't spent the money elsewhere on other dumb stuff, but you know, that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, obviously. I did wonder, you mentioned briefly like hearing other podcasts, hearing people talking about things. I did wonder, you know, someone who is playing at the higher level you are, do you hear these other podcasts and actually learn things and like implement them into your teams? Or are most of your learnings from the friendlies you do?
Most of my learnings come from what I'm doing. I know my team pretty well, but you hear unique ideas and thought processes for how other people approach things.
Yeah.
And the game, and I don't know who was talking about it the other day, but the game is fundamentally different when you're playing in Stone versus when you're playing in Diamond. I think Kev was talking about with Jimbo, and Jimbo was talking about the fact that now that he's playing with BFC Barcelona and Plat, it's just a whole different game. The game flows different, it's faster, it moves different, you need to do different things. And it depends on who the guest is, but there are certain things that I'm looking for as to what they're doing and how they're doing it. And I am a creature of my own habits. Like whenever somebody comes on and talks like Brian, okay, yeah, sure, was on one of the pods where he talked about his defensive philosophy. I was like, that is amazing. I am never going to do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you learn, but like it's just not how I play. You know what I mean? So it's there are bits and pieces that you take and you think about like, okay, how do I do this? Crossing more, let's try it. Oh, it's working. Okay. I'm getting my midfielders up the field a little bit more. I'm getting a little bit more space for my wingbacks. This is good. And you pick a lot. I pick up some of those things on the podcasts. So, you know, I don't listen to when people are like, you know what? I like putting my center backs on high freedom and seeing if they can go get headers. I'm like, nope, hard pass. Like, not doing that. Just not going to do that. So there are some things that are good, other things that I know my players well enough to know what they need, you know?
Is there, I'm curious now, is like, what's the percentage of like stuff that gets spouted a lot of, like things like that, put high positions on your centre backs? What's the percentage you think that's, you kind of just go, that's not, no, that they're wrong?
It's less than you would think, because I have to actually listen to it from different perspectives too. Because like I said, if you are giving advice and you are playing it Stone, it's fundamentally different, right? Like
Mhm.
different things happen. I can't. So in season was it 9 and 10, the cutback meta,
Oh yeah.
my wingers didn't have the pace to get to the bylines. So like I couldn't make that work well. And if I can't make that work well, then there are other things going on that I need to do. So it's just like those things don't carry over.
Mm.
So this season, because I recognize the freedom that fullbacks have, I've tried to take advantage of that with all of my teams. And that's worked out pretty well. But it's also giving up a ton of goals because the lower down you go in my stone team, man, I have my fullbacks on like full attacking. And dude, they often give up goals and they're still across midfield while the other guys are just like running free behind them. They're like, huh, okay. It's like
Yeah.
they're hitting on somebody in the crowd, like hoping for a date after the match. Like they're just nowhere to be seen. So it does change up quite a bit, man. And it's just fun when it comes down to it. And I'm enjoying playing the lower teams. And part of what I've done is I told you at the start, my family's from Portugal. They're from Madeira Island. And so I bought a team right there, Madeira Island FC, from Dazer, who's a so rare buddy of mine.
Yeah, that's a Sora name.
Yep. And from Funchal. And so it's one of the very few places in Europe I've been to. And so this is the team I'm running. It's all 4-3-3-A, just having fun with it. But I care more that this team does well than anything else. You know what I mean? It's like I
Nice.
want the team to fight for a promotion.
That's great because I would have assumed, or maybe other people would have assumed it's just about your diamond team and all the other teams, you just kind of churn for progression. But the fact that you're that invested in a stone club, I think is why MFL is so brilliant.
Agreed. And so like that is the one European team I want. And then if you go to my clubs, there is a team called the Saltine Warriors.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's my hometown.
Oh nice.
That's my hometown.
Is this a new team or this is a team you've had a while?
This is the team. So Andy Official ripped this in a club pack opening. He knows I'm from Syracuse. He messaged me. He's like, I got something for you. I was like, are you kidding me? And so this thing started in, what is the lowest? Flint? In Flint.
Yeah.
And it has absolutely massacred teams all the way through. They're currently sat on top right now. I mean, the goal differential is enormous.
Wow. 50. That's crazy. 54.
Yeah, like if you go to view more, I'm curious if I'm leading any of the goal scoring and kind of stuff like that because I haven't actually looked at it. So like there are good teams. Like those are so the second and third striker, those are both of my strikers there.
And then second and third again here. Yep. You're up there.
Yep. So that guy Furta, I go back to passers. Furta, my right back.
Wow.
10 assists, dude.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, that if anything sums up wingbacks this season so far, it's just this guy single-handedly.
I mean, if you look at my diamond team, I think my left back is like third in assists right now with like 8 or 9. It's insane, dude. So this team and Funchal, those are the two, like I want those teams to win. Like it's really important to me that those teams win.
Would you think you'll get many more clubs, or is this a good number of clubs for you?
I mean, I always say no, and then I end up doing it.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to spend money. Is my thing, right? So like, all of these teams, I think, are in a position to go up. So you can only go so far.
Kev's apparently in the same division as your Saltine, or in the same cup.
Yep, we're in the same cup. So we'll see what happens there.
Welcome, Mr. K.
It's the way that I'm able to do this. Like, so that Madeira Island, the bottom 4 clubs, they essentially all run a 4-3-3-A. Actually, so does Orange Training Ground. So the bottom 5 clubs, they basically all run a 4-3-3-A. So they're kind of hit and miss with what's going on. Saltine, and then the next club's up. Saltine, Black Sea, and Sol, they all have the ability to run different things. So that's more where it is. And that Blue Raspberries, I love that Blue Raspberries team. Okay, yeah, sure, is running it. And that team is as poor of a bronze team as you could possibly have. Like, but he's doing a great job with it. So it's like it's just very low for a bronze club. But he just advanced out of the cup group stages. So if we're able to keep that team up, then absolutely fantastic. So
Nice. Nice.
yeah.
Are you using much of the club delegation this season?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. So this team has been delegated. So one bronze team there.
One bronze
Uh,
team.
it doesn't show on here because they're owned by other
With
teams because we did this
yeah.
before. But I have another team called Brass Boots in bronze that Andrew Q is running for me. I think he's in
Okay.
like second or third or fourth or something like that. So he's right in the promotion hunts. And then Castle FC is run by James, and that's over in his setup, but it's part of my gallery as well. So that's a gold team, and I think he's in second place right now or third place with the possibility to promote. And I think those are all the teams. I think, yeah, 2 bronze teams I've sent out, and the gold team. I think there's one more that I sent out somewhere. So yeah.
I'm looking through some of your players and thinking, do you use the dev center much? What's your philosophy on that? Is it?
Yeah,
I
if
can
you can
see
go
I
to the
can see a
Death
few popping up here and
Yep.
there.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's
there
fine.
are a few players in there. I don't use it as much as I'd like to because I just don't buy the packs. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So, like, if you were to filter on Dev Center kind of stuff, you'll be able to see that I do end up putting some big cards in Dev Center.
oh
So,
yeah.
yeah. So,
83 goalkeeper.
so open him up. I ripped him this offseason. And
Oh,
in his
hello.
first season of 21, he's already gone from 81 to 83 in the Dev Center.
Nice.
So this is kind of the holy crap, maybe he can run.
Mm-hmm.
Like perfect world scenario is that he comes out when he's 25 and he's at 90, right? I mean,
Yeah.
could you imagine if he's at like 95? Like that would be like best Dev Center run ever. But that's the kind of thing that you're hoping for because I obviously have spots to play them, but I want to maximize. Same with this guy. Like
He's going
he
nicely
was at
too.
77, he's up to 81, but this one wasn't worth it as much, you know.
Mhm.
But I mean, he's a 25-year-old right back. He will pop into, I mean, sadly, like a stone team at this point, you know. But everybody else was younger when I put them in, just to see what happens, to see if they catch any flyers, you know.
Nice.
Yep.
The other thing I'm curious about is, are there any players that aren't that good that you're attached to, that you've fallen in
George
love
Sim.
with?
George
What-
Sim.
George
He is
Sim.
an 82 left wing.
And what's his story? Why do we like him so much?
Georgie, if you open up his progression, you see that he doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I got him my first season, which was like season 3. He's gone up 1 since then to 82. And he's an absolute smasher. He plays like he's a Lego at
Wow, he's
his
got some
levels.
nice sea of green ratings here.
Like absolutely love him. So like you see like Gondomar, like 23 goals in a season. Doesn't even matter if he's progressing 21. Gondomar, like that first season, that season 3, 12 goals. So like I've had him forever and he just does not progress.
Yeah. He scores.
At
He's
all.
too busy scoring. He's not
Yeah.
progressing.
But like, and you see like as we moved up, he doesn't get as much playing time. So I put him back down on a bronze team and he's just having a grand old time with it, you know?
Yeah, he seems fun.
Yep. So I love him. He's a Scotsman. He looks like a badass. And he scores a lot of goals. And it's always made me happy. So he's one of the first players that I bought. So he'll always just kind of be right there on that first initial team. So it's him and it's Quensa. Quensa is my center back. And Quensa is a 95 center back. And Quensa was the first Lego I ever bought.
Oh, really?
I bought him in season 3.
Ooh.
He was 22 years old in season 3. He was at 85, and he has since
85.
progressed up to 95. He is the starter on Soul. He's a key to my defense. I love him. Absolutely love him.
99 defense.
He was like one of those
Beautiful.
really slow guys that all of a sudden took some steroids or something and just boosted on up, man. And he just keeps flying. So these are the kind of cards, the first cards were the big ones for me.
Yeah,
that
if you look at
are-
his pace stats, started with 71 pace for like
Yeah.
3 seasons, and then
Yep.
a couple of
And
jumps.
at Diamond and Plat, that was way too slow. And then you see where he started jumping at age 28. He went from what,
Yeah.
76, 77, and then boom. He made that jump and it was good enough to actually get to Diamond. So that's where
Did you do
used him.
anything different that season? Did he get more game time, or was he training with better players, or was it just random explosion?
I don't even know what team he was on, honestly. I
Mhm.
think that was one of the cutbacks, and he just played a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've actually loaned him out to a number of different teams. So Kev had him last season. I had him there. Gondomar, like it just
He's
I've
well
moved him
traveled.
around quite a bit. Yeah. And so he stayed with me for a long time. And as he's gotten more and more progression, he just goes farther and farther up the ladder. So,
Hmm.
but
I
yeah,
love it.
he's been a solid performer for me all the way through. It's just like you have this kind of emotional tie to like your first round of players that come through. And so it's nice to see, you know. I mean, I don't know if you do anything with Laird and his Patron Saints team, but I gave Laird an 84 striker probably 4 seasons ago, and he's used him every season since. And I think this is his last season. And it's always fun to see the guys typing in Discord, Pacheco with a goal. I'm like, yes, that's my man. Never,
What he
never
does.
bothered to go Lego, but he just keeps scoring goals. And so it's awesome.
Nice.
So what's nice is I'm actually in the same league as that Patron Saints team. So we have a lot of fun with it, man.
Ooh. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Bob, we are going to finish with some random questions because I've just found my sheet of questions I think Bruce Lee was on, the Keanu Reeves of MFL was on a few weeks ago, and I went to Reddit to say questions to get to know someone better. So we're going to fire through some of these questions for you. And we're gonna get to who's the real OrangeFly. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick random questions here. What do you not want other people to know about you? Yeah, some of these are thinkers. Some of these are thinkers.
Well, what do you want me to say? Like that I crap my pants the other day at like the restaurant I was eating because Mexican food is
Clip
too
it.
spicy for me? Like
Clip it. That's it. Send it viral. Can you apologize earnestly?
yeah, I mean when you're married long enough, like yeah, you learn.
Yeah, you have to.
You actually learn. Like you learn when you're actually wrong. You're like, oh yeah, I'm wrong. Like I'm legitimately sorry about that. I'm stupid. You know? So yeah, I can. Do I do it often? Not as often as I should.
Yeah, now you think about it, I don't know if I did that before I got married. And then when I got married, it was almost like, okay, time to put that pride to the side because, you know, bigger things.
There's an investment. Like your partner's invested in you too. And like you need to be honest with them. And like giving a fake apology is not being honest. Right. And so it's just like, and you realize that the way you've been doing things, it's worked for you. It doesn't work for everybody else. And when you have a partner, you know, it's not always appropriate to just, you know, like, hey, we're gonna go on vacation. I just spent 18 grand on a house. Like, you did what? Like, you know that we're shared income here, right? Like, oh yeah, duh. You know, like I'm gonna go buy a car. Like, no, you're not. Like, we need to talk about this. You know, so yeah, you learn through good relationships. They teach you how to properly and truly apologize and be earnest about it.
I like that. Mr. K says you also learn when you're wrong when you also learn that you're wrong when you're not wrong when you're married. Ooh, deep.
Oh yeah.
Deep.
It's so true. I mean, if it's after 5 o'clock, I am never right. Like we have our signs like Mr. Right and Mrs. Always Right. So
Love
yeah.
it.
Yep.
I quite like this question. What is your favorite compliment to receive from someone?
Oh, I love when people come up and go, "Hey, nice tits."
Yeah. I love being objectified like that. And you get to go, I'm more than just a piece of meat.
And then I turn around and I start shaking my ass. I'm like, how do you like that? You know? So,
yeah.
Yep.
It's not all over the front.
you know, like also like you're not as ugly as I thought you would be. Like that's always good too. So
No, I wouldn't like that one. I'd be like, what do you mean? What you thought I would be?
yeah, it's fantastic. It's something like it doesn't really matter. Like backhanded compliments are still compliments. You just got to take them how you want. You know,
Mm,
like you can either like punch the person in the face or you can laugh at yourself. And what I've learned is that I screw up so much that if I didn't laugh at myself, I would be morbidly depressed. So
yeah.
I take it with a grain of salt, man. Like there's no shame. Like, you know,
Mm,
it's like again, maybe it's just because I'm married. Like I have no problem farting out loud, like in the mall and stuff like that. Like it's fantastic. Like I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to
yeah.
be me, you know, and I'm
Yeah.
immature, like I said, you know, and if I see baby goats hopping around and falling over, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. Like this is just what we do. Like guys, like we hit our maturity at like 12 and we just kind of like stay there forever. So
Mm.
yeah, that's me, man.
I do think there's a being silly and silly people and having that sense of humor because I'm very similar. I think that it's a little bit underrated. I think, people like that are actually living quite, you know, peaceful lives. Like, and you see a lot of people always trying to be sensible in quotes, and
Yeah.
then they don't seem happy. They seem like they're constantly stressed and fighting against the tide, whereas silly people go with the tide, and it's a much freer life, I think.
We roll with the punches. Like that's
Mm,
really what it is. Like there's a reason when you go out, if you are open and you're willing to mold yourself to the scenario that you're around, you are more attractive to people too. People want to talk to you. They offer you things. They want to be your friends. They want to engage. And you can read it when you go in
hmm
to meet with somebody. Like you can tell what type of person they are just by their overall tone and how they're talking to you. And like there are people that are energy givers and energy takers. And you want to be around energy givers because you can feed with them and you have a more exciting time. You don't want those energy suckers, those vampires around you. And like when people are too serious, it feels like an energy suck, like a vacuum.
Yeah.
And you know, when I throw a non sequitur in there and like people are talking about something serious like politics or something like that, and I'm like, you know what? I have a butt. And they're like, what? I'm like, no, seriously, look at this thing. And it's a
Love
way to
that.
derail things, but like people are like, you're
Yeah.
an idiot. And my wife, this is what my wife says, you know, like, I swear, when we were in high school, you were really smart. Like you are like the perfect example of false advertising. She's like, I thought I married a smart man, but you're just a moron. Like, yep, that's
Love it.
me.
Quite like this hoodwink thing. It's a bit similar to the I have a butt thing. It's when his missus says sorry to him, he goes, apology accepted, let's move on. It's a great one. It's a good tip. Great tip, guys. Put it into practice, everybody.
Yeah, and it's just like when my wife says sorry like that, I don't accept her apology. I go, I know you are. That never goes over well,
No.
like ever. It's like she's like, how does the couch feel? I'm like, very scratchy, not good,
Yeah.
not good. I'm like,
All
okay, I'll
right.
bake it.
Let me find a good one. Here's a good one. What are you naturally good at?
What am I naturally good at? Uh, strategy in general, people. And so I'm one of those weird type of people that other people trust. It's
Mhm.
like I was at the dentist today. I was just talking to the dentist. He's like, dude, do you want to come over and just like drink beers and hang out at the fire with me? I'm like, wait, what? Like, that's not
A
normal. Like,
dentist said that.
yeah, like that's not normal,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
Like, and so like when I go out in the neighborhood, like people stop and talk. I'm like, hey, we're gonna do a barbecue. You want to come over? And it's just like it's weird. It's like that. It's that energy
Yeah.
giver kind of thing. Like I kind of like exude energy and like and happiness when we're around. And so it's something that I like. It's something that people notice, and it's something that I didn't realize who I was until I was married. Really, like
hmm
once you find that like equal and opposite counter to you that works with you, it really you're allowed to be yourself. Like you remember in high school, where like you wanted to be like a cool kid and hang out with the cool kids and the clique and all that kind of stuff, and like
Yeah.
fake. You didn't know who you were, and then you get to uni and stuff like that. You're still fake. You have no idea who you are. Then all of a sudden, you just like one day you're like, "Wow, I grew up. What the hell happened?" Like I'm eating sushi for dinner instead of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and ramen. Like, wait a minute, when did that happen? So Yeah, man. I like people. I think that I've been pretty blessed with communication, really is what I think
Yeah.
what it really comes down to. Communication and getting people to trust me for whatever reason. So
Love that. And are you the type of person where, say, these people come up to you randomly, do you want to go to a barbecue? Are you the type of person that goes along with that? Do you say yes? Did you say yes to the dentist? Do you go along with these things?
yeah, I'm like, fuck it. Like, why not? Like, wait, what am I gonna do? Like, I have my wife and I have this little bubble that we live in, right? And it's good to expand your bubble every now and then because we're not young anymore. Like, it's nice, like finding adult friends, like when you're out of college and stuff like that, they're really your friends because you get to choose, you know who you are as a person. You actually get to pick the people you want to spend time with, and you pick people that are more akin to you and similar to you. And so it always feels good when you go in there. Like we go to like a physical therapy thing, and like my wife and her physical therapist are like best friends now,
Hmm.
right? Because like my wife is an energy giver, and like, and she just like all of a sudden when she walks in, like there's this big smile on everybody's face because she brings the energy. And so there's a lot to be said for maturing in your own life and with the people around you and complimenting because I used to do too many things on my own, right? I used to think that I was like, oh, I know how to do this kind of stuff. And I always think back
Mm.
to like when you're a kid, like, I know how to do this, mom. Like, and now I'm like, as a mid 40s man, I'm like, I didn't know shit. Like,
Yeah.
kids don't know anything. They're just dumb as rocks. They're just like useless humans without brain cells, you know? So, yeah, man, I don't know, it's kind of cool. And it makes me happy, honestly, just socializing. I think part of that is probably because of COVID too. We were trapped inside for so
Oh,
long. And
yeah.
my wife and I got married like 2 months, 3 months before COVID hit. And
Whoa, really?
yeah, dude. So, like, you
Wait,
want to,
I
like,
did too. Two
yeah,
months before
like,
COVID hit too.
yeah, like you want to like exacerbate, you want to like actually like advance a relationship, get married right before you're trapped in the house with somebody for like 5 straight years.
Yeah. Did
Like they're
you
stuck.
have a honeymoon, or was the honeymoon delayed because of COVID?
We had the honeymoon. We
Uh-huh.
had the honeymoon in November, and then COVID hit afterwards. And yep. So
Yeah.
yes, I guess I got married like 6 months before COVID. But yeah, so like we were together. So like you get to know each other really, really well. Like,
Yeah.
like she's like, honey, that doesn't sound like a good poop. I'm like, nope, it wasn't. But
Get
I'm
used
gonna
to
keep
that.
eating what caused it. That Mexican food is great. I love it. You know?
Yeah, we got married in February of the 2020 and then
Oh
had
wow.
the honeymoon in Cancun. And
Hmm.
there were stories then of like ferries having to be turned around because they were starting to think one person on that cruise has a case. And
Yeah.
it was that stage where we were like, this isn't serious though, is it? This'll die down. And then who knew what the rest was coming?
It was wild, dude. Like, so we got married in October. So that was like 6 months before or whatever it was. But my wife, like in the end of February, she's like, is this gonna be serious? I'm like, yeah, this is actually really serious because my background is biology and neuroscience and virus and stuff like that. So I was paying a lot of attention to it. And she's like, is this going to be serious? I'm like, yeah, we're going to be in here for a bit. And then when it got serious, like we were trapped. And of course, within like a month in April of 2020, my wife got really sick and she needed an emergency gallbladder surgery. And like everyone was like freaking out.
Whoa.
So I found a hospital like in the middle of the freaking sticks, like an hour and a half away. And I drove her out there and like dropped her off for emergency gallbladder surgery. And then like in 2021, we needed to do a special thing in Mexico. And so like she had to go down for a month. And so like in the middle of COVID, I got my sick wife and we're flying to Mexico. I dropped her off in Mexico City. She went off to Puebla and I got right back on a plane and was back the next day. So like,
Wow.
yeah, dude, you learn a lot, man.
Yeah.
And it was the only time I've ever been to Mexico. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. She's like, my wife's like, can you read Spanish? I'm like, yeah, a little bit. I think the hotel's right there. So yeah, so COVID was
Aquí.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm like, you see, it's right next to the McDonald's. Like, we know what that looks like. But it's really interesting. COVID brought us, I mean, I'd known my wife in high school. I actually took my wife to the senior prom in high school.
Oh, I love it.
And then we reconnected when we got back. And so we've been married for a while. And it's just like, we knew each other before, but man, you really get to know people's quirks really fast. And it was funny because we have friends that got married like around the same time between us and you that like those marriages did not last at all because it's not easy. Like not easy. And so it was an interesting kind of roadmap that we led. And yeah, man, loved it. Got a dog, all that kind of stuff, you know?
Nice.
So yeah, good times.
Yeah, it was a bit of a kind of moment where it was like, okay, after it was like, well, we did that. I think we can do anything now. I think we've gone, it's like level 10. We did level 10. Now let's go level 6. And level 6 is going to be easy.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like you start taking steps back, and you're like, this is too easy. I need more. Then all of a sudden, like, you're like, oh, my body can't handle more. Like, what's going on? I don't know what to do. Like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been an interesting kind of mix. Like, just binging Netflix and Amazon Prime. You're like, oh crap! Like, I'm through everything already. Like,
Yeah.
the hell do I watch now? You know, just like
Completed Netflix. I've completed it.
yeah. I've won Netflix. Like now, I'm just like forcing my wife to watch like old seasons of Survivor. Like, why are we doing this? You know.
Love it.
So
I think
she's like, well, if you're
watches a
making
lot
me
of
watch
Survivor.
Survivor, you're watching Bachelorette with me. I'm like, oh gosh darn it. But okay, sure. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I love that it's the same story. I have to
Yeah.
I have to watch Love Island, but then we get to watch Sopranos at the same, you know, it's a payoff.
Exactly. And I mean, honestly, like when I'm watching her shows, I'm just like playing on my phone most of the time anyway, sending her stupid TikTok videos.
Yeah.
You know, and it's baby goats and stuff like that. You know, all the fun things, you know. So
Did you watch RRR in Netflix? Hot questions
I
from Sid.
started it. It's 3 hours long, Sid.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not a good reader. So I started it. It's a lot of fun so far. I'm working my way through it.
Nice.
So
well, if you're ever in Mexico City again, give me a heads up. Well, I'll show you the
I
hospitals.
need to go to a match. Like I want to go to an actual match. Like I would love to come down for the World Cup and go to a match, but like I could probably drive 4 hours to go down and see Sid and see a match here, you know? So,
Yeah.
Speaking of the World Cup, are you trying to go to any of the matches or anything?
No, I'm going to back to England. So I kind of grew up in England, lived in England, and then didn't really think this through. My sister's getting married in July. So we're going to go for like 2 months in England. And then after booking the tickets, I kind of went, wait, that's over the World Cup. I'm leaving Mexico during the World, but I don't think it would have been realistic to get tickets. Like some of the prices are just astronomical, and
it's huge. But I mean, I'm trying to do my best to talk to my friends to see if they can get them through their companies and stuff like that. But I mean, the thing is, the United States and Mexico, it's not like these are small places that are easy to get around to, right? Like if you want to go to a match and like my team is Portugal. Like I have to fly to Houston no matter where I go. And that's a long flight, dude. Like
yeah.
it's so I don't know realistically how we're gonna do it. I know that if I really want to do it, I can make it happen. But do I really want to do it? Like that's really the question, you know. And I say that. I mean, the answer is yes, I do. You know, it's like MFL. If you want to send me to a World Cup match, and you know, I'll just dress up in MFL stuff. Like I will do that. You know, make that same offer to any other sports outfit out there. But
we're not fussy. We'll take any offers.
Yeah, man. You know, and if you know any of you small companies that are out there that are looking for advertising opportunities, I've got a diamond team that's looking to win in the MFL metaverse. You know, we will gladly put your logo on our jerseys and run it through for you. So let's bring sponsorships to MFL, guys.
Yes.
Let's make this good. Start making some bank.
Brand deals for diamond clubs. When? Come on, guys.
Right? Let's do this, man. Let's do it.
I love it.
So, I mean, honestly, I want, you know, like they made that video of Beckman when he hit 99. I want that jersey. I want that jersey to be created. And I keep saying on different podcasts, like if anybody ever hits 99, if they can make a jersey with that guy and his number on it and like send it to the user, that would be freaking amazing.
Come on. Sure, because they're not super complicated patterns. So we're surely close to that. Having a store on the page where you can buy your club.
Honestly, I could do it. You know, like I could probably just go like set out and get it done. But like it's just a cool kind of little gift. I mean, it's that, and I really want a diamond pitch, and I want a South Korean flag on my pitch. Like those are the things that I want in MFL. And I'm gonna keep asking for them. You know, I know that I was a big whiny baby last season. I probably pissed off a lot of people, but I still want those things. You know, like they're cool little toys.
It was understandable. It was understandable whining. Spurs are losing 4-0. Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. That's my.
Of course they are.
I'll go and see the rest of that funeral after this. Bob, this is the first of many appearances, whether you like it or not, because I love your energy, man. I love it.
This is fun, man.
I'm like the dentist. I'm like the dentist. You've got to come back. So rare streams. I want you on those. We'll get you back on these MFL ones, and I think it'd be fun if you came on with other people too. I'm trying to do a few more multi-guest episodes, so I'll be harassing you. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. I'm always down for stuff like this. You could tell this is something that I like. Like, it's when you are able to talk about your hobby with other people that love your hobby, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's the best.
You know, and not that anything I'm saying is correct or will work for anybody else, but it's worked for me. You know, and if anybody gleans anything from the stuff that I've said over the many podcasts I've done, then awesome. If it's helped one person, it's been well worth it. So I mean, these podcasts are different too. It's not like I'm giving out game breaking things. Like, it's not like the old days when I would go on podcasts for So Rare with Laird and I told people how to break the game and they immediately changed the game. So yeah, good times.
You can't break it. Can't break MFL. It's bulletproof.
Nah, man, just score more goals. Score more goals.
Thank you, SLD. Oh, Spurs have scored one. So we cursed it. We cursed it by talking about it, guys.
Ruh-roh.
Then they're not going to get relegated this year. They're not going to get relegated. OrangeFly, do you want to promote anything? Push anything? Any products? Are you moving any merch?
I'm not moving any merch, but I know that we have a podcast that Hamas put together. It came out last Friday, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Yes.
It's on YouTube. It was hosted by David SR Monkey. That's with me, Hamas, Sid, Brian, and Kev on there, just chatting about diamond strategies and a whole bunch of other things MFL related, to give a kind of perspective of higher level play and how we kind of approach these things and how we look at it. And it's kind of cool just to talk through. So I think we have another episode coming out Thursday or Friday. We'll post it. We'll put it out there. But
I
yeah,
think
give it a watch.
it's Thursday this week, and then I think I'm hosting one possibly next week. So, and I'll be helping out, I think, every couple of weeks with those too. So stay tuned to those, because it's a great idea, and the first one was fun too. So The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Get used to it.
Love it. It's just fun to talk, man. Like, any of these kind of things, strategy related, anything, absolutely fantastic. So, man, Amreezy, thank you so much, dude. Like, this is awesome. Thank you.
I'll see you. I'll see you next time, Bob.
Yeah, man, this is so much better than working.
Same. Take care, guys. Good luck with your mid-seasons. I'll be back tomorrow for a Pack Drop Party stream with Root Cause, Zootert, and Bruce Leet. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Peace.
Later on.